I am sorry, guys. I've had to start afresh here. I'm just going to let them know in the other one. Give me 2 ticks. Sorry, guys. Let me work this out. Hiya, Kerry. That's my first mistake of the night. Hi, Munchie. Do you know, so I've not done this for that long that I've had a new Wi-Fi router and everything since the last time, so I had to put in the password, and then there was nothing, I couldn't get into all my bits and pieces on the notebook, couldn't remember my passwords, had to change all that, and then when I went to go in, there was nothing scheduled unless I went via YouTube, in which case it would have been like the YouTube format. So I'm not saying anybody will want to come up on panel, but if they did want to, then they wouldn't have had the opportunity to if I'd done it the other way. So I just done it this way. So I'll leave the original one up just now, and I'll put a wee message in it to say to come and look for this one, basically. Sorry, I've been rushing about. I never got back in until 6:45, and at that point I thought it would be a good idea to go out and walk the dogs, which I did. But then when I got back, I was rushing about. Hi, JP. Oh God, try to get comfy here. So I thought if I take them a walk, it maybe stop them from bouncing about my head. So I've actually got my notebook balanced on the kids' Lego box on top of my table. Hi, Kay. So at any point it could come crashing down. Somebody said hi, Big. Hi, Big. You're here to support the girls. Yeah, when you get to my age, the girls need a bit of support. Yes. Oh dear. So it's been months since I've did this, and I'm actually looking and I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I forgot. As long as you guys can remember, and I just sit here and waffle, then that should be fine. I'm just going to write a wee note in the other one. So how is everybody? I'll have to get used to this talking and nobody answering me. I'm going to put the tennis on for background here, because I'm sure there's a match on. And it was lovely tonight. Tonight would have been a better night to do a wee live out with the dogs. Who have I not said hello to? Hi, Sue. Apologies, having everybody running here, there, and everywhere. So I think if I'm going to schedule a live chat, I think I have to go on the notebook to do it, so it'll be there when I come back. Oh, good stuff, Kerry. See, I'm almost sure if I remember back then. Oh, you'll not get music on this channel, Big. Very sorry. I'm a peaceful person. I like quiet and the sound of people's voices speaking, not singing. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm sure if I remember right, when I used to do these before, I think I just used to put a post up saying going live at this time on this day. Who, me, Kerry? I'm actually just back from Bonnybridge. That's where I was. I was minding my two grandsons. Their mother and my other daughter, well, my two daughters then, obviously. Hi, Diane. My two daughters are away to Bon Jovi tonight in Edinburgh. So that'll be good. He was a handsome bugger in his day, wasn't he? Yeah. Could have had a bit of Bon Jovi playing. I wouldn't have minded listening to him right enough. Yeah, I'll just make sure I've posted that message. How's your day been, Kerry? Busy? You'll be glad to be finished for the week. Right, I'm just having a wee look at something here and trying to. Did anyone notice if the other live had finished yet? It's going up and chatting live with the date. Go and sit down, Luna. My dog's annoying me. Never home alone, me. Got my wee poochies here. Oh, really? Are you having a wee refreshment, Kerry? So, I wasn't going to have a wee refreshment tonight. I was going to have a night on. I've got a lovely bottle of Lucozade there. But when I was minding my grandsons, went in the fridge for something and their dad had 2 cans of Guinness, which made me think of alcohol. So I opened up their alcohol cupboard and there was a bottle of Grey Goose there. I think there's about a third in it. So I thought, that's got my name written all over it. So I put it on the worktop in the kitchen, and when their dad came in, I says, I just seen that in your cupboard there. I says, can I just have it? He's working, Kerry, he's working till 10. Yeah. Oh, is it no, Munchie? So yeah, so I says to him, I says, can I just have that? He says, if there's anything there you want, just take it. I says, well, I'm assuming it's like my daughter's. And he says, no, just take it. So when I was going away, my grandsons came to the door with me. And I was like, don't you tell your mummy I've took this. And he's going, what is it? Is that water? I says, no. I says, that's the goose. It's the goose juice. So they'll probably tell her as soon as they get up in the morning, which I would expect them to. I don't want them telling fibs. Oh, has everybody got rain today? Well, our weather's not been that good yesterday and today, but it seems to have like got nicer in the evening. When I went up the canal there with the dogs, like at 7 o'clock there, I was thinking, because I always take my phone with me when I'm out anyway, just in case something happens. And I thought I could just go live for a wee 20 minutes. And then I thought, no, I didn't do it because, hi Gail. I thought, because you'll just lose track of time and then you'll get back in and it'll be, sorry, I'm looking for my tennis channel. I thought then it'll be time for this live and I'm going to end up being late. So I didn't do it, but I did have the dogs up the canal. It was lovely. Who are we missing here? Pardon me. I just had a big drink of Lucozade. It was a bit fizzy. Fizzy. So me looking at my screen, it's showing me the two options. It's showing me the vertical and the horizontal. But the vertical one's got all the chat underneath it. And the horizontal one, the chat is on the right hand side where it would normally be when I'm watching a live. But it's like, do you know when you're going to crop something? It's got that all round it as if it's waiting on me moving it or okaying it. And I don't want to touch anything in case I knock the whole blooming thing off. Thank you, Kerry. I had this morning I done my aqua aerobics as usual on a Friday. And then I had a jacuzzi and then I had a sauna. And then I washed my hair and I tied it up wet. And I just went about my day because I've been really busy. And I just sort of I tidied it up a wee bit there after I come back with the dogs. But thank you. Yes, of course you can, Copper. You can spam it with all the nice things because it's full of nice people in here. It's one of these you reap what you sow type of situations, you know. You're surrounded by goodness, you will be good. So I have faith in you, Copper. Oh, thank you, John. What have you been up to, Gail? I don't know why. I just think Gail Grosvenor sounds Scottish. And I always take a minute to remember that you didn't live in Scotland. All right. I'm just sorry. I'm just looking about here trying to re-familiarise myself while I'm also trying to find my tennis. Sorry, guys. Hi, Deb. How are you? All good, I hope. So I know a lot of people didn't look on other people's community pages, and I know I certainly don't unless somebody's told me specifically to go and look at something. But if you get a minute, because the dogs were up last night and seen the swans and the cygnets, Jackie had mentioned in one of her comments that one of the ponds near her had they've got black swans, and she was saying that she went down and she made really good friends with them, and they let her pet her and would sit with her like their neck round at the back of her head. So she posted 2 pictures of these black swans, and they've got red beaks, and they're absolutely beautiful, and they're on my community page. So once I went to my daughter's house to mind my grandsons, so the dog's never seen them today. But I had my grandson yesterday, so they had the pleasure of his company. Yes, John, I've been watching some of the smaller side tournaments running up to it, but the US Open, well, technically it started this week, but it's the qualifiers. But you've still got a couple of side tournaments running, and Arthur Ferry is into the semi-finals, and he plays tonight at 11:30. He was a young guy that got through to, I think, the semis as well at Wimbledon. Did he get through on a wild card or did he qualify? Well, she's posted a picture of them on my community page, Munchie. Oh no, no. They go everywhere else with me. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this tournament that Arthur Ferry's playing in. I know that it won't be of any interest to all of you except for John, but it's just so I can tell him. Like, give me 2 ticks. So it's qualifying rounds of the US Open just now. But where are you, Fairy? Fairy. Right, so it's the ATP Winston-Salem Open. And tonight at 11:30, very pleased, the Australian Duckworth in the semi-finals. He won last night in the quarterfinals. He's actually playing really well. So, yeah, ATP Winston-Salem. If you're interested, you're maybe just making conversation with me. Oh, Munchie said she was away to watch movies this afternoon. Munchie Cup is a bit of a movie buff. Okay, John's NP. Hi, JP. As soon as I said that, I feel like I've already said it. But there's nothing wrong with two hellos. Yeah. John, you'll need to start putting AKA John after you're not perfect, just British. Copper, I think Kay is looking for a date. I seen her over flirting with Big in Scotland today. She was asking him how big he was and what he was wearing and stuff. I'm only kidding, she wasn't. She really wasn't. Yeah. Oh, do you know, I've never asked John if he's single. So I couldn't answer. He'll need to answer for himself. Oh, you will. That's a lot of help, Munchie. No, John is in fact a man, Kay. Who would have thought it? Do you know, some people say thunk? What a stupid word. And it's one of the words that the more you say it, the more ridiculous it sounds. Thunk. Stupid. Who would have thought it? I've heard people that would say, who would have thunk it? Like, no, who would have thought it? Well, there you go, Kay. You have to announce that every time you see him in a chat somewhere. You have to refer to him as Single John from now on. So what's everybody done with their week? I have never stopped. I had Wallace at the vets on Monday, and I'm sure you have all heard about the fiasco I had on the way back from the vet with Wallace. Then I had Luna at the vet on Tuesday. She had to have a... Do you, Munchie? Well, I apologise then. You're not one of the idiots I was talking about. I was just talking about people that aren't here. Thunk. Does it not sound silly? Like if you keep saying it, thunk. Do you know some words if you overthink them, if you overthink them, you think that's like a stupid word. Well, thunk is one of those. I'm going to have to look up the dictionary because I really don't believe that. Surely it's no in there. It can't be in the dictionary unless it means something different. Yeah, their teeth are fine, John. Luna's got like a wee bit on the top here, like pointy one. It looks flat, but there's no way knowing if she'd done it that day. But God, I heard that stone hitting off her teeth. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have think it? Who'd have thought it? My dear, who would have thought it? Brain freeze or rot? What, listening to me, Kay? Or are you eating something cold? On you go, Diane. You get in there and ask all the questions. So yeah, I was going to say there, so Luna was at the vet on Tuesday. She had to go and get an allergy injection, which costs ridiculous when you think how cheap hay fever tablets are. But she's lost 2 pounds. I knew she'd lost weight. Hurry back, cuppa, with your cuppa. So I've hardly had a chance to look on YouTube today. Anything exciting happening? Everybody behaving themselves? You've thunk about it and you liked it? No, I've thought about it and I like it. See, no. That is one of the words, if the kids said it, I would correct them. Hi, Beth. How are you? All good, I hope. Behaving. Beth's grown quite partial to a wee bit misbehaving, and I like it. Luna's 8 and Aster is 6. I'm looking there, I'm thinking, who's Bella? And then I thought, all right, that must be Munch's nickname. Sorry, I'm still scanning the chat here. I've still not got my tennis on yet. Although I'm not much bothered about it now that I know that game's not till 11:30. If I'm still blabbing on here at 10 o'clock, which is a whole hour and a half away, but stranger things have happened. If I'm still blabbering at 10 o'clock, can somebody please tell me to remember to get up and unlock the door? Because I've left my key in it and my son won't get in after his work. You're stuffed. What have you been eating, Deb? Yeah, press the like, everybody. I can't even see where the likes are. And I don't know if it's because we forgot to look or if that's how it's always been. Where does it show you? Oh, I say that, Deb. I call Kerry my wee flower sometimes. I'm glad somebody else says it and she doesn't think I'm being weird. Didn't start. Hi, Barbara. How are you? 2 fish wraps. Did you buy them or did you make them yourself, Deb? Fish wraps. My grandsons were eating fish when I went in tonight. And as you do, being granny, I went in with some Kinder sweets for them. And they weren't allowed their sweets until they'd finished their fish. Yeah, I say that, my wee flower. And I've had nobody really to say it to with the 3 grandsons, but now I've got a granddaughter, so I can call her my wee flower. So what I need to do next is, I don't mean next tonight, I just mean like next on things to learn. I need to learn how to like show pictures and stuff, because there's a few good places in Scotland with a lot of history that some people may or may not be interested in. But it's places that you can't actually access, but I could show the pictures and talk about them. What kind of fish did you use, Deb? I know, she's a wee darling. Yes, somebody come and speak to me. It's not often you get apologise, John, but I'm still going to say it. It's not often you get a wee girly night. John can be the naked waiter. Just imagine John's walking about with a tray of drinks and his bum hanging out. What sounds cool? John's bum hanging out. Kay, you're on one tonight, are you not? Yeah, I quite like it over there as well, Beth. I went for a nosy, and it was good. It's an acquired taste, but I liked it. Haddock. I like haddock. I love smoked haddock. So was it haddock and batter you used then? And then just done it in the wrap? You alright, Flower? Making wooden boxes. Well, as long as they're not 6 foot long and 2 feet wide, I wouldn't start panicking too soon, Diane. Oh dear. Beth, it's only us girls up you come. You don't need to put your face on camera. Just click the link and click off the camera. And if you can't find the camera to click off, just put a tissue over it or a magazine or your thingamabob you use for cleaning your glasses or anything. I'm going to try that. Fish salad in the wrap. Did you put a sauce on it? Finny haddock. I don't know if I've heard of finny haddock. I've heard of fanny haddock. Oh no, that's craddock. Oh God. Oh my God, what? Right, apologise for my stupidity. I can't believe I said that, and I can't even take it back now. You've all heard me. Yeah, come up, Deb. I don't know if I've heard you speaking or no, Deb. If I've not, it would be nice too, and if I have, come up and refresh my memory. Yeah, one of the girls will drop the link. A wee bit of cheese, coleslaw and mayo. Right, I'm trying to get rid of this thing that I've got. Oh, right, and I think that's it now. Damn. When I have fish and chips, if I go out for like a pub dinner, I like a side serving of coleslaw with it, because pub coleslaws are usually homemade and they're really good. Oh, do I need to drop it? Wait a minute till I remember where it is. Here's the bloody link. Give me a minute till I find it. Oh wait now. Sorry guys, you just have to bear with me. Buggery bugger, I've dropped. I wonder if will this let me access it on my phone just the same that I'm already live? Can one of the mods drop the link or do I need to do it? Oh, thanks, Barbara. Right, who ticked? I'm trying to. Oh God. Right, okay, enough of that. Like 2 ticks because I've actually the thing that I've got it balanced on isn't going to let me write in the bit. Wait a minute. Right, okay, so am I going to have to do this every time I want to put the bloody link in? Sorry, guys. Copied. Okay. Right, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Did I do it? No. Bloody hell, that shouldn't be as hard as that, should it? It's just the way I've got it balanced. It's sort of a wedged in between Lego bricks and no, is it wrinkly? I've got a spot up there. Sorry. Well, it could have been worse. It could have been my nose or something, or my spot on my chin. Please don't make me have to do all that again. Whoever wants to hit the link, hit it now, as in right now, or you have to scroll back. That was a task and a half. Deb, the link's here for you. Don't you dare run away. Who asked for the link? Am I going to have to go through all that again? Sorry, I'm not being rude. One of my daughters just sent me a picture. I'm trying to find out what platform it's on. Oh, I thought it was going to be a picture of Bon Jovi, but it's just her sister sitting eating a burger. Yeah. Nothing that I'm going to share here. So I went through that for nothing. Deb, get back here. Get back here and get that link clicked. So what new acts of human horror has the SOB? Who is the SOB? I know it's Sons of Bitches, but like who? Backstage? How can I not see you? Oh, what have I done wrong now? Where would backstage be? I can't see. Can you wait? Oh, Jesus! Wait a minute. Hello.
Hello, doll. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but
I'm back. Oh no, there you go. My dogs are going to start.
I've disappeared the chat off my screen. That's it.
I know. I was trying to figure. I can see it.
Since I've done this.
Well, I know because I remember Kerry being up one night and was it Ruth Ann?
Yeah, I think that was the first night done it. Kerry came up.
Was it?
Yeah, moral support because I was crapping myself.
But you've got a good wee crowd, Odette. It's all
Aye,
the usual,
hi,
and they're all nice.
hi, Honcho. Yeah, so aye, there's a lot of nice people around.
And
Eh,
it's the same ones that we kind of meet everybody else as well. So you kind of know, you get to know people, don't you?
that's it. Aye, definitely.
Listen, I just saw the picture of the swans. Oh my God,
Oh, the black
they
ones.
are absolutely gorgeous.
Do you know? I can't even remember like where she's from to say, but you could write on it. But they were in our local pond.
I remember I used to watch the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Lisa, oh no, was it Lisa? What was her name?
Can't
The
even tell
English
you. I
woman.
never watched that.
She had black swans in her pond, like at her front door. Oh
Oh,
Christ, what was her
really?
name? Yeah, Vanderpump,
That's
Lisa Vanderpump.
that's silly amounts of money, though, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, you couldn't even. We were talking the other day about somebody had won like 158 million, and
Oh,
I wouldn't know where to start. See all the people that win loads of money, they either die dead young, lose it, or they're all depressed. They all split up for their marriages and everything. And maybe because they've got the money and they can do it now. Maybe they've been wanting to do it for years, but just think
I can't
maybe because
actually
of
think of anything I want that I've, and it's not because I have everything. It's just because
aye,
I'm
aye,
no somebody who needs
that way. Yep,
a bigger house or a better car or a better phone
that's
or,
it.
and the list is endless. But
Better holiday.
think of the enjoyment you would get out of spoiling your family.
Well, that's that. I would buy a camper van, definitely. My
Yeah,
thing was that next year was to buy a van and convert it myself, but I've not been well, and there's not a cat's chance in hell I'm going to be able to convert a van. I can barely get out of my bed these days. So,
oh, that's a shame.
but I would love to just what you were talking about beautiful places, and I'm thinking, God, there's so many places I'd love to go, and just not to go to campsites, but just to wild camp, you know. But
I've
I've
found so many on my doorstep just because I'm looking for places to walk the dogs.
where you are is I don't know whereabouts it. Yeah,
Falkirk.
my man, are you in Falkirk?
Yep, aye.
My other half, he's in Clackmannan, so
That's not
um,
far.
it's no far at all. And there is, I mean, my favourite place is the Helix with the kelpies. I
I've
remember the
heard
first
about
time I seen them a
the
day.
Kelpies, but I've never actually been in the Helix Park yet.
You know, it's
Yeah,
quite, you know, it's really, really busy because it's so beautiful, you know.
yeah.
Um, and the
See,
first time I
women that
saw
went
them,
in the jacuzzi the day, that's what they were talking about, the
were
Helix.
they?
So I was, because they walk their dogs there, and I was
Right,
asking them, is there enough space to let the dogs off the leash and stuff? Because I'm not walking around a big place like that with leashes
aye,
on my dogs. It's
aye. I know. There's a lot of the canal bit as well, and there's lots of wee boats. And sometimes I think you can book to get inside the kelpies, but I mean, there's nothing in it really. I seen in it once.
yeah, you can, but I can only imagine there's a lot of climbing to be done.
No, that's not going to happen.
No,
Definitely no.
I'm
I
definitely
like
going
them
to
at night.
arrive at the top of Wallace Monument one day, and I just have to get myself in the right frame of mind because I'm not going to start climbing and not get to the top because that would be humiliating after I've told everybody I'm going.
Exactly. Well, I could tell you a story about the Wallace Monument and when I was married, to my ex-husband, and I did go up. I've been up it a few times, and we were laughing about being it's this big phallic thing that you just see through the trees
Yeah,
and stuff. So talking about stuff like that, you know what it's like when you're young and frisky, shall we say. So
yeah.
we were at it. I sat on a park bench. I'm not realising it was a park. I thought we were quite secluded.
Have
And
you
then I
heard
heard
about this story, everybody? By the way, this is really naughty.
I heard a branch breaking. And this guy walked by with his dog and just kind of, nodded. And I was like, oh shit. And I had it was a dress, but I had like leggings under it. And, I was, we
Did
won't
you?
go into too much detail, but it was pretty obvious. And once the guy with the dog went past, lots of other people started to get past as well. And I was like, oh my God, no.
Yeah. How long
That's
ago
so
was
bad.
this?
Oh God, about 30 years ago.
All right, so you're all right.
Oh
There was
no, wait a minute.
no mobile phones. That's the main thing.
25. Oh no, no. Oh, are you
Right.
kidding? I'd have been
So
all over
as I was saying,
bloody
do we need subtitles now because we're listening to two Scottish people who are starting to get into the luxury of talking at the normal speed?
that. I know. And I talk really fast at the best of times. And I was trying to be slow. But Ruthann, I will. Was it Ruthann that was saying that?
Copper.
Copper. Copper. Doll, I
Ireland,
know.
Lynn? Oh, aye, Lynn. I've just realised it is.
Mm.
Hi, Ruth Ann.
Hi, Ruth Ann and Lynn as well. How you doing? Do you know I only found out tonight that Not Perfect was John? I didn't. I thought it was a woman.
Yeah, that's me. I'm always one for saying to somebody, what's your first name?
Well,
And it's
aye,
probably
that's
not the
right.
platform to be asking because people
So
start
when
to
it, yes,
think like
exactly. That
there's a big
idiots.
conspiracy behind it, but I just, that's me, eh?
Yeah, I don't know a lot about that, to be honest with you. It kind of it's a bit over my head because it's I wasn't here at the beginning when it started.
No, neither was
Um,
I. I've only been doing this since January, I think.
really?
Yeah,
Just this year?
I've been on YouTube for about a year now, just
Uh
over a
huh.
year. But I've
Uh-huh.
only been doing like the lives with the dogs and that since January.
Do you know it's brilliant as well? I love seeing the dogs and their wee bums are like wee Yorkshire puddings. When they're,
I've
they're
actually got
walking.
one on my knee here. Look.
Oh, who's that? Just see a wee bit ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I can't turn my phone around because I've got the notepad
yeah.
balanced between the kids' Lego blocks.
Oh, Lego block. How is Wallace?
Wallace is fine. He's out in the back
Good,
garden still,
good.
lazing
Oh,
about.
good.
He takes
That's
some
good.
medication. Were you listening to my story? What happens with
Yes.
Wallace?
Yes, I was there. And I knew before you said, I was like, I just was going to do a shite.
When I went to the vet the next day with Luna to get her anti-allergy injections, on the way out, you know how you've got to wait on the vet standing through the bill through
Yep.
the reception for you. So while we were waiting on the bill getting sent through, I was telling them what Wallace done the previous day. Needless to say, they were in roars of laughter.
Well, I'm glad it was whenever they were in the
Oh,
vet's office. I remember my Luna, she's only a wee thing.
yeah.
She's got problems with anal glands, and I took her to get them emptied this day. Oh my god, a day I've never seen anything like it, and neither had the vet. It was like brown cottage cheese. It was up the walls. It was dripping down the thing that they keep the.
Poor
Oh my god, it was everywhere. See, it was so strange because when I was watching her face, trying not to look at the wall and smell what was coming out, and her face totally changed. She was just so happy to get it
And was
done.
that the only time she ever needed it done?
No, she gets it done quite often. I can do it myself, but she'll see
My
at the vet, she'll go,
My
lets
daughter
them do it.
Eva needs hers. She has a lot of problems with her glands.
Oh, it's no
Um,
nice.
so yeah. How's
I was,
Rutan? Is that your dog? I can hear you.
the two of them, I don't know what's going on. Because
It's
I'm
been like
clapping one.
normally I just circle the phone round, but
Oh, you're not that quiet compared to my two, they're just wee shits.
I took them out a walk because I don't know if you watched any of the earlier sort of a SubChat that I done. But Asta just talks about all over my head because she's buying my attention because she knows I'm talking to somebody else.
Aye, that's it. They know, don't they?
So I
And they
took
know
them out
when
a
you're
walk.
talking about them.
Just at about 10 to 7 there, I took them up the canal.
Good. Is that just a walk for you? Or do you need to drive to the canal?
If I'm wanting to start off at the wheel and go a bit further like I did last night,
Uh-huh.
I just drive and it's about 3 minutes in the car.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And start for there, but I'm only about, what, 300 yards away from the canal
Oh, that's good.
from my house.
Oh, that's brilliant. See, before I moved, I had a park in front of me and a park behind me, and we'd have moved to the parks a good bit away. So I was wasted because we would just spend the whole day in the park. And go. I'm flinging them out the back because I'm doing my nothing. So it's a drive. I mean, it's only a 5-minute drive to the park, but if you're not feeling well, it's like you've still got to walk around it 3 times, you know.
Yeah, before I used to put the dogs in the car. I mean,
Go.
I only started doing that when I started doing these lives. I always
Oh,
just walked
really?
them. Yeah,
Aye.
unless
I
it's going
suppose.
to bed or something. And
Aye.
the thought I used to be like, why did somebody drive their dogs to somewhere to take them a walk? Just bloody walk them. And
Yeah.
now it's actually so easy. And you're just like, right, in you go. If Aster goes first, she'll jump in. But if she
No.
sees me lifting Luna up, then she'll wait to get lifted as well.
Oh, the wee
Like
bugger that's yeah.
front feet up, and I just punt up their bottoms, eh?
I was
Luna's
laughing the other day. Was it Luna a date that went in the mud and she did wee black wellies on?
Aye, Luna.
And I was saying about I got a thing from QVC years ago and it's called a Mud Daddy. And it's basically like a power washer for dogs. And it's
Right.
got a wee brush in the end and you pump it up and like if I know they're going to the park and it's going to be clatty, it gets put in the back of the car and then you can rinse them off and give them a good brush before you get the car. It's brilliant and they're all nice and clean.
All right.
And I got it in a sale, it was only about a tenner or something. No lady, you're not getting out. That's my cat trying to get out as well. I'm in the East End of Glasgow.
Glasgow.
So been in Clackmannan the last few.
20, maybe about 23 miles away from me then?
Yeah, do you know it's exactly 30 miles from my door to my man's door. Like if you do it on Google Maps, 30 miles.
Because Kerry's asking how far away from me you are.
It's no far at all. It's so easy now with the motorways and everything because there's no roadworks at the minute.
Actually, and it's out the back. And anytime I've done a garden live, you've probably seen it as what looked like a bit of play equipment for the kids. So it looks like a chute, but they can't slide down it because it's rough like sandpaper. And when I had the dog de Bordeaux, I had that, and it just folds up, and I can go in my back seat. And since my dog de Bordeaux passed, I just let the kids play on it because it's like a bridge for them from one bench to whatever. So they play on that, and I lift the bloody dogs into the car.
Somebody said there was a
the wall actually, couple, because there's a couple of big ones the other day there, but I'm not going to turn around. You just want to see if the back of my hair's a mess.
Well, I love spiders. I like to see what kind it is and play with it a wee bit and then put it out before the cats get it.
I don't mind them. I'm not scared of them. If
it's the ones that jump I don't like.
I would leave it be. If it was where I could reach it, I would catch it and put it outside.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as if, well, I've had a spider bite before. I was putting one outside and it was a right good. I could actually feel it in my hand, like when I had my hand cupped to take it outside, and it gave me a good nip. I never thought they could do that here. Well, I used to keep tarantulas when I was younger.
And I'm going back a lot of years for when the kids were younger. If my dad was in and there was a spider, he would just like pick it up and put it outside.
Yeah.
And the kids were like coming out the hall screeching, and there was a big spider under the staircase. And I said to my dad, I went, "I'll go and put that out for them." Because I catch them in a glass and faff about and that, whereas he'll just get them with his hands. And he done the same. He picked it up and he went, "Oh, you bugger!" And he dropped it. And I went, "What?" He says, "That nipped me."
Really?
Aye, so he said the same as you. He said it nipped him.
Aye, they do. Aye, I never thought they did. It was my dad. Because I was like, I think a spider nipped me. I says, I don't know, maybe if it was just something that when I picked it up, I maybe get a scalp or something. My dad's like, oh, no, they get a good bite hen.
Aye.
He said, a spider. I was like,
Ruthann, when I listened to that short, I listened to most of it, and for about 3/4 of it, I was like, "Oh my God, that sounds like Ruthann," and I never clicked. And then I heard that sort of a breathy laugh that MMD's got, and I realised it was a voiceover from a live chat, and I thought, that bloody is Ruthann, because that's Jules laughing.
I'll be back in a wee second, Doc. I'm just going to pick up the poops.
Never. Oh, Ruthann had a pet spider. Jeez. Why am I not surprised, Ruthann? My phone's just letting up, just in case I'm missing anything exciting. Right, what have I missed? You've got a tarantula. Have you really? How long do tarantulas live, Kay? Denise Gallagher? No, you're not blocked here. Anybody that's nice is welcome. Oh, is that their lifespan, yeah? The 20 years, or do they get longer than that? Oh, I'm just waiting on my dogs coming diving at this notepad because they can hear a dog barking.
Makes that nice.
Yeah, do that. Let us see it.
Boy. Let's do
Do you know there's been one bloody fly in my living room for days now?
You'd a big spider eat it there, Date.
Well, Kate's just saying there she's had a tarantula for 20 years.
Has she?
Aye, she says she'll put a picture up of it.
I
And
used to keep tarantulas when I was younger.
Ruth Ann said that she found a black widow and she was
No
going to
way.
kill it, and then she changed her mind and she's kept it ever since as a pet.
You're joking? Oh, I love spiders. But I'd love a jumping spider. But
I
the fact they
reckon
only live a
she'll
year.
probably handle a bigger spider.
Bigger spiders are brilliant.
Aye.
It will depends.
Deb said she was going to wait to pick up dog poo, but I don't know what she's been doing. Somebody's asking what you're doing. There's a lot of
Ruth Ann had a bat.
kerfuffle at your side.
Sorry, I should have muted that. I'm sorry. I'm just not used to this yet.
That's all right.
Right, see the mute button.
Yeah,
More than 20 years, that's amazing. I think you've got to go back to like the main page, you know, before you click on the live chat. That
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like me doing it, I can see how many people's
right.
here and I can see the chat, but I can't. I'm sure it's there. I'm just not got my bearings really.
And I don't have a clue with this stuff. I mean, I'm quite good with tech, but just because I've never done this before, I'm actually quite impressed. I think I've been on Candors, I think, twice.
Yeah,
and that's it.
good. Thanks, Denise. You've been on the panel twice.
Yeah, a couple of times. Talking about
all the time, and then I just totally scaled back for it all once things were going in a different direction.
Oh, it's so unfair as well. It really is.
She died a month after I put on.
Oh,
Ruth
Ann, that's a shame.
The status quo, Ruth Ann. If she was happy living her wee life. Hi, Sue. Did you say to remind you when it's 10? Yes, I did. Because 5 to 9, you're an hour early, Sue. So just for that, you have to stay for another hour now. Yeah, all I've got to do is turn the key so he can open the door, but I've got it locked, so he'll not be able to get his key in.
Oh, I'm the same with my daughter. See if I leave the key in the door and she gets me up. She works during the night, so she works in a nightclub, so she comes in like 4:30 in the morning and stuff, and see if I've left the key in the door. And she chaps the door dead quiet. But the dog's back, so just tap the door.
Thank you, Ruth Ann.
Your hair is lovely, Odette.
Thank you. It's had a wash the day.
You're very glamorous. If I put myself on you, don't be like that, I'd probably shut your channel down.
Only because my hair's clean and it's no scraped back. But thank you. Sue, where are you from? Are you on the same time as us and just made a mistake, or do you live somewhere else? Yes, Sue.
Oh.
You too can see my forehead before you make the move to panel. I thought like the mods could drop the link or whatever.
Yeah, I know, because they do it with other chats. I don't know how it works.
No, I mean, I'm impressed that they can put up links and stuff. I mean, I can't do any of that.
Kerry, you'll be sick yet. That's what my man always gets me to speak to him, but when we're in bed before we go to sleep, and he'll go, just tell me something, just talk to me, because I always send him to sleep. And I'm like, what do you want to know? Just tell me anything.
Tell me a story.
My story, aye. So let's speak to Wayne.
Sue Amos and Sue Abbott. So there's 2 Sue A's. Jesus.
I looked at the wrong clock.
You are in the UK, you just made a mistake. Well, that's the kind of thing I do, so I can't even. Oh, I've just realised she's got a spider as her avatar after all this spider talk.
Oh, there is. Oh. Oh, that's lovely.
She's been, oh, you know, we see a baby and we're like, oh, she's all over a spider.
My son got me a brilliant picture for Christmas. It's a girl. She sells her stuff at the Barras
Alright.
market. The last time I was there, it was just awful, but now it's really, really good. There's really good stalls and it's brilliant. And she keeps spiders, and it was on the kitchen worktop, this spider, and she'd all these wee, like, it was like wee men. And they were like fighting the spider, and people were running away. It was absolutely brilliant. So he got me that, and he got me it framed. But I still to put it. I don't know where to put it because it's got a big, what do you call the thing, not the frame, the mount. The mount's massive, and I need to get a smaller mount for a wee frame because it takes up too much room because I've got too many pictures.
Put a picture up on your YouTube page,
Aye.
and we'll all come and have a look.
I'll do that. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Because I often say to people, oh, I'd love to see a picture of this or that, and they'll say, I'll put it up my page, and I'm thinking, oh, that's fine, because they've got a channel, but then
Jackie and the black swans, I says, and she's
Never
put
thought
a
about
picture of our dog up before. Like if somebody's
oh,
mentioned a pet or that to me in a comment, I'll usually say just stick.
aye. Eight-legged Freaks is a great spider film.
Is that the link to go on panel, Kerry? Well done, you. Is that what that is?
Arachnophobia, that's another good one as well.
Okay, that means I don't need to worry about my forehead anymore.
My favourite was Sharknado. The first time I watched it, I was like, this is absolutely awful. And by the end, I was loving it. And I've watched every Sharknado, and it's the kind of thing that it was that bad that it's brilliant, you know, that way. The films are hilarious. Sharknado. And you get top. You get a tornado, but this one's it's sharks that's in it.
Right, okay.
Everybody's been in it. Donald Trump's been in it. Katie Price has been in it. Everybody's been in the chat because there's hundreds of them now, loads of films. Tara Reid. It's a spoof, but it's funny. It's one of my favourite. I love it.
Sue Abbott's dad's from Musselburgh.
Oh,
that's doing an ear, isn't it?
No, I think is that no the East Coast kind of.
Oh, I
Edinburgh.
don't know why I try to guess, but anything related to geography.
There's places in Scotland. I'd love to go to the Devil's Pulpit. I've seen a video of somebody actually swimming in it, and it just looked amazing, and it was beautiful, and it was really serene and quiet. But I didn't know it had been in Outlander. Right. And somebody was saying, it's quite a walk to get to it, and I'm thinking, well, I wouldn't be able to do that now. This time next year, hopefully.
Well, at least you're looking better then. That's.
Oh, aye. Yeah. Well, do you know what I've got on Wednesday? A telephone consultation with a physio. Have you ever heard anything so stupid in all your life? I don't know. I can't stand up. I can't stand up straight. I'm like, I'm bent. It's like something about 3 weeks. I can't stand up straight because it's absolutely agony. I don't know what I've done, and it's like somebody's pulling me down a bit, for the front. And it's like I can't I pull myself back up, and it's too sore. So I've got. I'm like, I don't know. I need to see a chiropractor or an osteopath or something.
And the thing is, it could be one of these things that it's just going to take a bit longer to mend.
Yeah, it could. Do you know what? I think it might have been the way I was sleeping one night, because my 2 dogs are in my bed, and they're on. So you know what it's like. They're only wee, and you're getting yourself into weird positions because you don't want to wake them up. And I think it was one morning I woke up and I thought, oh, I don't think I can move. I was a bit numb and a bit. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's maybe sciatica or something to do with that. I'm not sure, but I'll find out Wednesday over the phone.
Is that you way back to work then now, Denise? Don't work too hard then.
Oh, working on a Friday night.
Yeah, exactly, Kerry. Who else was it I was speaking to that had a telephone appointment with a physio? I've never heard anything ridiculous in my whole life.
I know. I had trapped nerves a few years ago, and I'd watched all the physios online, and I was doing all the exercises, and nothing was helping. And I managed to get to an actual physio, and I just told her what I'd been doing. She went, just keep doing it. And then she kind of examined you, and I put my leg up, and she's like, oh, does your leg normally go back that far? And I went, that's normal for me. She was like, all right. And then I hobbled out of there, and then I saw an osteopath, and I walked out of the place. I was stuck to the ceiling at one point because they stuck this big metal thing right in my backside.
Oh.
Um,
Did you
my- my-
down or up?
not on, actually on. He took the one, looked at my back, and I walked 2 steps, and he went, "Oh, it's nothing to do with any discs. It's just it's sciatic nerves stuck in your piriformis muscle." So he just got this big metal thing, stuck it right in my muscle, and I can, do you know, it was about 3 years ago, and I can still feel it when he put the thing in.
It's
And
probably
it's
that bit of your
brilliant.
body. You know, they'll say if you've got that your piriformis muscle
Piriform, yeah.
to roll on like a tennis ball or something.
Oh, that's right.
To release it if you
Like dryer balls, they're good. Wee spikes in them.
probably too soft. I actually need new hair dryer balls. I don't know why, but I've lost 2. I've had 3.
Mm.
And I've
You got a dog that likes them.
She will if she gets the chance, but I think it's probably washing that's been carried up the stairs and something that's not been
Aye,
cleaned for a while. It'll be in the sleeve or something.
that's it. That's right. You find it in your duvet cover or something when you're putting your duvet on.
Oh, I don't have duvets. I just have big bed cover throws.
I'm the same. I've just got a sheet, but I've bought a 2.5 tog duvet, but when you don't need to put a cover on, it's blue on one side and green on the other side. And I just washed it the other day,
Yeah.
and it's back at the bottom of my bed, but I don't use it. But he's coming tomorrow, and I'll need to put my duvet on for him, so I need to get a duvet cover out. And I'm like, ugh.
Oh,
And I always get the fans on, and he's always freezing, and I'm always roasting. So he says it's like sleep. He said it's like sleeping. Yeah.
weekend, is it then?
No, no, he's rehearsing the more in Glasgow, and then
I'm
he's
not going
coming
to
to mine,
ask
and then what's that? What for?
I'm not going to ask what he's rehearsing for.
I think he just goes to knitting classes.
Aye.
He plays in a band, so we've got a
Okay.
couple of gigs coming up, so they're practicing, as I like to say, just go and play your whatever you're doing. So he's through the Mora, and then he's working day shift next week, so he'll be away Sunday. So we've got a day in IKEA on Sunday. One of my favourite places in the world.
Thanks, Sue. I will do. And thanks for popping in.
Bye, Sue. Have a good weekend. I love your spider.
I know, eh? Incy
It's so
Wincy.
cute.
Incy Wincy
Oh,
Sue. That's how we'll remember you. She can be Incy Wincy Sue.
Incy Sue. That's good. I like that. Oh, bye. Well, my first spider that I got was called, very original, was called Charlotte, but she was born on the 4th of May, and that was my grandpa's birthday, and he was called Charlie. So it was
Alright.
more kind of for him. I did it, and then my mum was like, "Oh, Charlotte's wedding." I was like, "Oh, that's a great."
Aye.
So,
Good
and then I
eye.
met a laffy called Charlotte, and I was like, "That's the name of my spider." Well, all right.
And was she a venomous person, was she? This
No.
Charlotte.
She was nice. I liked her. She was
Aye.
lovely. Then I had another one, Sally, because I had one that was like an arboreal spider, and I had a desert one, and they were just. I used to lie in my bed at night, and just Charlotte she walked about a lot, and she was always in branches, and
Oh, really?
like made webs and stuff, and I could just watch her for hours and hours and hours. Like people watch fish,
Aye.
they'd relax, and because at night time she would come to life, and it still fascinates me to this day.
Yeah.
I didn't like feeding them. That was the only thing. Just the crickets. Just didn't like that.
And crickets stink and all.
And they stink. And then it's always the one that makes the noise that gets out, and you can't find it.
Oh
You're
no.
like with get your cat to go and find the cricket.
Gail Grosvenor says back to your osteopath appointment or whatever it was you called it. She said that metal piece in your backside was your doctor called Robocop.
Robocop. I don't know, but it bloody felt like a right good kick up the arse. That's probably what I needed.
That pee, and then we would have knew about the metal piece in her backside.
Oh, these two have calmed right down.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing this weekend, Odette? Have you got anything planned?
I didn't do anything. I didn't really go anywhere since my mum passed.
Nah.
I just lost my mojo. I'm not saying I'll
Do you know, I think it's
again, but
aye. I think it's an age thing, because I lost mine as well, and I've been in HRT for ages, and it's not made any difference. Everybody else is like, "Oh God, great, back to normal, and I feel great," and I'm like,
I would possibly say that I just
you sailed through it, didn't you?
Came and went and never really affected me either way.
Yeah. Well, that's the only thing is just, like as you said, I'm absolutely exhausted all the time, and I just have lost any desire for anything.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm depressed or anything, because I'm not.
Aye.
I know what that's like, but it's just, no, and I'm a bit sweaty.
Aye. It could be
But apart
something
from
with
that,
your medications and that as well, if you're on any
well,
obviously.
definitely
Yeah,
is, aye,
Andrew
aye.
wants to come up, John, but she's not getting up. It's just because
Oh.
I've got the notepad book thing. I forgot. I never use it. I've probably not touched it since the last like live chat like this I did. Otherwise, I've just been on my phone. So normally I'm sitting like this with my phone in my hand, and if I point at her, she's more likely to run round the back of me.
See you sitting with your phone in your hand, you'll get a sore bloody arm.
I do,
Having it up.
and that's
Aye.
why I bought the gimbal, because when I'm out walking with the dogs, because my fibro actually affects my arms more than anything. So
Yep,
I'm
me too.
constantly swapping hands with the phone because my arm gets sore and
Excuse me, it's a bastard
obviously you're
fibromyalgia.
moving about and stuff when you're swapping hands, but you
Yep.
can't actually detect that with the gimbal.
Right.
And see if I've been out doing a live and I come in and somebody else is live
Uh-huh.
and I'm on my phone.
Uh-huh.
See the thought of going on a panel and think I'm going to have to sit with my phone and hold it steady.
I know. Too sore. Yep.
My arm gets really, really sore.
Aye, I know. I think with my fibro, I'm convinced, and I've said it to so many doctors and consultants and all that, it's to do with my neck. I don't care what anybody says. It's coming from my neck, and it was so strange. I watched loads of YouTube videos because there's doing research on it, because they used to think it was like in your head. What's my daughter in? I was wondering who that was. Walked in the door. God, she wasn't working.
She'll be like, "What are you doing, Mum?"
I know. And there was a comment under one of them that I'd read, and the woman said she was rear-ended by a car, and she had whiplash, and she ended up with fibromyalgia. Then a couple of years later, she was rear-ended again, and it went away. And I was like,
I didn't know that something could make it go away. I always thought
no,
it, but it is trauma triggered.
they say that, yeah,
An accident or
an operation or grief, yep.
Blah 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 blah, and the list goes on. But I have heard people having accidents and
yeah,
the outcome. So
I've never heard of anybody.
Spark something in your system,
Yeah, definitely. That's how I'm thinking. It's definitely something in my neck. It's just needing. And it's funny, I was saying that to somebody recently, and this woman I've known her all my life, she went, I always remember you as a wee lassie, you used to always have to wear a collar around your neck. And I was like, I forgot about that, because my neck was always like stiff, or it would get stuck, and the doctor would give me like this collar thing.
I'd start to get a sore neck and it'd be like this, and then within a couple of days it would be like this, and then I would have to put up with it for maybe about a week till it went away. And back then it was just like, oh, you've got a draft in your neck. And it's like, but
that's right, a draft. You're like, what?
A draft.
A draft. I remember when I was a student back in the day, and the woman that was like the head of one of the clinics was I'd been in my collar one day and I just couldn't move it, and she went, oh, let me massage your neck for you. She went, oh, you've got a lot of knots. And I was like, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean. A lot of knots. I don't understand what you mean. She went, you can feel it. I couldn't feel it because it was the back of my neck. She went, it just needs massaged. And she was a nurse at the time. And see, after it, oh my God, it wasn't 100%, but it felt so much better. And I seen her every day for about 5 minutes. I was like, God, to my neck. She was brilliant. And I've got all these like scraper things, to scrape my neck and stuff, and I've got cups that I'd use for cupping it and things, and that makes a big difference. But I think, like so you saying with your arms, that's all for your neck as well, I think, isn't it?
Aye.
Got all these.
I think so, aye.
Anyway, I hate talking about it because but it must, and being in the water as well, and the bubbles in the and then
in the wee sauna and that,
Aye, I was going to the gym. I need to get back to the gym, actually.
There's a whole separate side chat going on, and I think they're all just ripping the piss out of our accents.
Well, I'm not surprised. I could go full Scottish, pure Glasgow, and they wouldn't have a clue what I was saying. There you go, I've speeded up to my normal rant.
And that's it, the way. But we're all thick-skinned up here, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, you get fibro as well. Oh,
Kerry has fibro, Kay has fibro.
Kerry as well.
Sometimes with people that have certain things that's wrong with them that means that they're no as able to be up and about and as active as they used to be, then they tend to turn to the internet.
Aye.
Oh, can you know she can't use the sauna? It hurts her.
Oh, see, it's the heat for me, like seeing the weather the way it's been, that's been an absolute killer for me. And I remember I did a pain course years ago and everybody was like, really? And I was like, aye, because it was all the cold. They were all affected by the cold and I was like, oh, the cold's fine for me. I like the cold.
Well, for me, it's a change in temperature. So if I'm outside and I go into a shop, or if I'm in a warm atmosphere and then I go outside and it's cold. But if you actually have a read, it's what is it they call it? It's one of the symptoms of fibro, and it's like temperature sensitivity. So
That's right.
so you didn't adjust to whether you're going from hot to cold or cold to hot.
That's right. And they
Your
say,
body can't cope with the change because it reads
that's
it
right.
different.
Yep, that's right. You say we can't regulate our body temperature, a bit like babies as well. I can't do it in the summer. See, in the summer, I just feel as though I'm going to pass out and I just have to go in and have a cool shower. And every day it's ended, all my showers are ended with a cold shower now I'm doing, which I'm getting it for longer and longer and I'm enjoying it a lot better than I did at the start. You know, everybody was screaming.
Kerry, did
That's,
you get your shower fixed? Talking about showers.
no. Oh, I'm sorry, Kay, but your daughter.
Okay, I seen that, aye.
I remember when we get, when I get diagnosed, it was that they had to count something like 18 tender points, which has got absolutely nothing to do with what it's about, because it's a central nervous system disorder. I think they've found out now to do. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with tender points here and there. It's just the way that your body processes pain. It's, well, they think. Maybe in 5 years' time it'll be something different.
Time once they actually start proper looking into it, they're probably going to come up with all this like different stuff.
Oh, I know. But I think they'll just keep us.
Getting further and further doing this picture because I'm slouching.
Really, Gail? I've heard people saying that they know when it's going to rain because they can feel it.
I've heard folks saying that.
It's a shame.
Younger, it would be like, oh, it's going to rain, my bunion. Mind your granny or that would talk about their bunion when the rain was coming.
Oh, I need to see the video of your spider, Kay, as well. Oh, I'm glad you get your shower fixed, Kerry.
Yeah, I think it was all of them, she said. I'm sure she says all her showers wouldn't work. Was it all of them, Kerry, or just one?
How many you got?
I don't know,
17.
she's maybe got one in all her own suites. I've not got a clue.
Maybe a boiler thing or something.
Aye, not sure. I've not had a chance to catch up with the day. I've just, like I say, I've been in and out and in and out.
Oh, busy. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But listen, it's been lovely. It's been lovely chatting to you in person because it's always, I just get fed up typing. I was like, oh, and I broke my nail today, and I'm like, especially on your phone. It's fine if it's like a computer, but mine doesn't even boot up now. It's that old. I'm going to go and see my daughter. Yeah, and get these lot ready for bed. It was lovely to speak to everybody in the chat as well. I'll still be listening though. And listen, have a brilliant weekend. And give loads of scratches to the dogs in Wallace as well, from me.
I will.
Right, okay. Have a brilliant weekend, everybody. Later, bye-bye now.
Aye.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Save me finding this button. Oh, I'm back. Oh, it was the air pressure. Can you not check the air pressure yourself, no? Or is it a different system? I know I check my dad's air pressure every other day because there was a problem with it, and then I had to get the central heating guys out, and we put it up with it for a couple of weeks, and I just always had to keep my eye on it and top it up until they got the new part. And I've just got in the habit of always just look in the cupboard and check it now. Spinal fusion, metalwork, then a bad character. Oh dear. Oh, what a shame, Gail. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to set my thing up like that again because I'm getting a sore neck looking up at it. Oh well. We live and learn. We learn by our mistakes, as they say, or we should do anyway. But aye, that's too high. So how long have I been on? An hour and a quarter. That went quite fast. See when you've got somebody to have a wee blather with that you can hear. I mean, obviously everybody in chat's chatting, but it's a strange feeling because I've obviously got to have the TV on mute. So I'm just sitting in silence apart from my own voice. Yeah, I'm sure, is it Kathy that's got a lot of like metal work in her spine as well? A cookery book stand? Now there's a good idea, JP. Now why did I not think of that? Probably because I don't cook from cookery books and I don't cook enough cookery book stand. There you are. I will Google that later and I'll treat myself to one. Yeah, somebody come up and keep me company. I'll need to try and sit up as high as I can because that is hurting my neck looking away up there. Oh, that's a wee bit better. JP, come up and keep me company. Do as you're told and hit the link. Thank you in advance. Sorry guys, I'm not being rude, I'm just checking something. And if you think I'm being rude, I apologise. What am I? You've removed your metal as one of the bolts moved when the car hit. Bloody hell. How long ago was that, Gail? Frightening stuff. Thanks, Kerry. Sponsored by Carmex. Oh, wish Asta. Sorry, I've stopped talking. I was just looking to see if oh there, it's 30 years ago. Ouch, Asta, right, stop it. Still a total fruit loop. Right, are you loopy enough to hit that link, Gail? Right, Luna, go and lie down. Come on. Asta, you're hurting me. Bloody dog. I'm just waiting to see if Gail's coming to join me or not. I'm protesting with silence until she does. Did I see somebody earlier talking about Katie Price and that idiot she married? I forgot his name now. The one that's meant to be in a Dubai jail, and she said he was kidnapped, then she said he was in Dubai jail, and the story has just been dragging on for months now. Yeah, no. Come on, Gail. You can't pretend to be loopy. Your dizziness won't like it. You don't have to move. Yeah, I'm not going to force you, but it's a rubbish excuse. Harry, yeah, I think there's more to it. And you read so many different theories, and most obvious one is because they're skint, but then somebody was saying that he won't be able to go back to America because he'll have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he'll have to face some sort of repercussions to lying on his visa application the first time round. Then obviously there's the marriage breakup, but the kids have been enrolled for school here, so I think Harry's got the kids here because he's trying to ingratiate himself back into the family, obviously, but he's trying to make sure they didn't lose their titles. I think they've been separated for a long time. Oh, Ruth Ann's dishes are done. How many dishes did you have, missus? Or do you talk with your hands, Gail? I've got a few friends like that. They'd be like, if you had to stick your hand in your pocket, you wouldn't have anything to say. Yeah, I don't think he's going to. I mean, he'll be able to. When Harry's here, I'm sure he'll start socialising with his friends again. The first time Megan goes back to Montecito, I reckon after that she'll hardly have any contact with the kids other than random photo shoots and things that are going to boost her celebrity status or sales, whatever she's trying to bloody do. But yeah, they're only currency for her, they kids. It's a shame. And obviously they're getting older, and I reckon the worst thing is now that they're in, well, once they go to British school, they're going to be talking to their friends. They're going to be telling all sorts of stories that are supposed to be secrets. I don't know. The whole thing's a mess. A big, big mess. I don't even think he took them to Montecito, Gail. I think they're being flushed in the toilet on that Freedom flight. She won't. The first time the weather's rubbish and they've got a week of rain, she'll be off ski. She's no for this life. Sorry, I'm looking about here. Can see Harry with a nice English lady very soon. Yeah, but if she's willing to take him on and he's vile, then she can't be that nice unless she's naive or clout chasing as well. Charlie needs to step down, and that's what he needs to do. He needs to let William in. And then if William turns out to be a disappointment, which would be a shame, because he certainly seems like he's no going to, then bye-bye to the lot of them after that. I mean, when is Invictus next year? I mean, I know it's next year, obviously, but it's nearer this. It's like in the first quarter of the year, is it? Is it like March or something, or is it further into the year than that? I mean, because we're only days away from September, so it's really not that long. And they're meant to be. I was listening to Dan Wooten earlier, and it was somebody on his show talking that they'd called up something to do with their new house, and they were threatened with legals if they overstepped the mark or released where they were going to be living, and all of a sudden they're causing problems already. I mean, your real working royals didn't have that sort of privacy. They didn't have their kids' faces hidden, their homes hidden. Nobody's got to know where their house is. It's ridiculous. I mean, I never like to see anybody being the thought of somebody's feelings being hurt, but see if somebody is a nasty person and it's the kind of person who tries to hurt other people and lie to hurt other people, then yeah, you just want karma to do its job. And they definitely deserve it. Anybody that's horrible does. Dan Wooten. Yeah, I've got a lot of Dan Wooten to catch up on. I feel like as much as I've been busy this week, I had my grandson on Tuesday and Thursday, and then I had the two grandsons later on today, and I've been trying to do the dog walks and stuff. But I really feel like I've had quite a fatigued week. So in between all these things, I've been napping quite a lot, and that would have been the times because I usually do like to get up and listen to Dan Wooten in the mornings, but I've just been so sleepy all the time. Kerry will help you with that, Ruth Ann, because the last time I tried, everybody got a big close up in my forehead. I know, darling. You can't both fit on my knee. You just can't. Oh, would you look at that? Kerry's showing off now. I just have to watch for a wee thing popping up there to click on it. Oh, this is hurting my neck. I'll not be setting up like this again. I don't know how people can sit there and they've got their camera way up high. I mean, alright, it maybe hide a lot of flaws, but bugger that. It's alright when you're doing it for a picture, it takes you 3 seconds to put your arm up and click, but I can't sit looking up like this all the time. It's not even that far. My neck. Why would that not work? It worked for Dave. Am I going to have to come in here with my big forehead again? that what you're telling me? Yeah, the link's fine, Kerry. Oh, wait, no, there she is. I appear to tap the screen too hard as well, in case
They look familiar.
in case my Lego mountain falls down with my notebook with it. How's Ruthann?
This is me.
Oh, is it? Do you
Yeah.
know that bloody
Yeah, you made this for me.
did I? I'm saying very nice, but the chat overlay is over the top of it. Oh, nice. What have you been
Yeah,
up to? Ruthann, hello. Ruthann? I think Ruthann has gone. Give her a minute to find her way back. Oh, it bounced you out. Oh, you're still up there. Give me a second. How do I drop you down then? Because it's obviously... Oh, that's it. Disappeared now. But you're still showing on the screen. Yeah, you want to try again? It's up to you. I know, I don't know how to do it. Sorry, I just shouted. When I go into the bit where I could put her out, she's no there, but she's showing on the screen. And I don't know how to take it off the screen. Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know. Yes, you can still press it again. I think it's the... Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Sorry. So does this mean we're going to have two Ruthanns when she comes back?
Oh no.
Oh no, there, it's rectified itself. Okay, you're back.
Hello
It must be
again.
your end, Ruthann.
I always have trouble with Restream. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, I had scheduled it on my phone via YouTube. That's why I had to open another one. But if I'd went through YouTube, you can't have anybody up on panel anyway. So I don't know. Oh, have you gone again? Not to mention. John, do you know when the Centre Valley thing is getting, like, are they moving forward with that case? What stage is it at? Like, I'm really interested in the Centre Valley stuff. Oh, and African parks as well. I mean, they're just dodging bullets left, right, and centre. Right, I think Ruthann can't connect. I don't know how to. Oh, she's back. I think.
Suddenly stop
Yes,
talking, you'll know I got bumped again.
third time lucky.
Yeah, we'll try. And hey, it took me 6 times to get my electric bill paid today, okay? It's just not happening for me. Now I can't see chat at all. We'll try that. Oh, I'm afraid to hit buttons here. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it you're doing?
So yeah, we have a solar storm hitting today. Today.
Today. And what does that mean then for, like,
Well, it can mean
what is
trouble
the
like I
big-
just had, like electronics
so for
problems.
technology, you mean?
Not and for people's bodies too. People could be moody, touchy, have headaches, exaggerated joint pain. They might feel energized and fantastic. I don't know. It's usually one or the other.
Yeah. Oh, and she's gone. Ruth Ann. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. I hope you pressed the like, Kerry. Yeah. Yeah, I think some of the stories coming out of African parks is it's just horrific. I mean, the Senti Valley stuff's no any better, but I'm just talking about from a human point of view. The African park stuff's just heartbreaking.
Where was I?
Fourth time lucky.
Well,
I think you're
hi
just winding
again.
me up. And you just clicking in and out and in and out to keep me on my toes.
Yeah, I know. Well, can often feel it come in. Sometimes people will find that they're extra fatigued, sleep all night, and you're there. I mean, I think people
I've
need to
been
kind of
like
keep
that all week.
track of
Uh,
out. So, and did you see the eclipse last night, Odette?
no, I didn't even know there was an eclipse last night.
Oh, it was a blood red moon too. I think it was like 97%, and the moon got cut.
Oh, no, I never even knew. Yeah, I never knew that either, Copper. Am I surprised by it? Not at all. She just reeks of kind of Cruella de Vil type person. She's a proper horror. Sorry, John, what's that you're saying? Cup of lead mushroom coffee. Right, I don't know what you're talking about there. Cup of lead mushroom coffee. Here we go. I don't know if we're going to have 3 this time because I never dropped the other one down. Or will it disappear? Are you there, Ruthann?
I am. Sorry, I
Yeah,
mean, this will be the last time I to your stream. I
no.
anyway,
I can't.
so we did have an eclipse last night, and the moon was, well, it wasn't blood red, but it was kind of a rusty color from where I could see it. I'm going to post a picture on my community page and try to enlarge the moon a little bit because it looked really tiny.
Oh, there we are. Fixed it now.
It just looked really tiny. I was hoping it would be a big moon. It wasn't.
Yeah, nothing worse when it's smaller than you expected.
So are we talking about the Harkles?
In chat we are, yeah. I mean, I'm no overly knowledgeable about it other than having like human reactions to what they're doing. I mean, I didn't know a lot of the proper facts. But
Yeah,
aye, they're proper
it
horrors,
seems to
aren't
me
they?
that Charles can just take control of those kids, or William will be able to. I mean, go into
I
the
don't think
UK,
William will want to,
a
because
really
that will.
desperado move.
Yeah,
Well,
no, both
it's
of
a
them are
desperado
horrors.
move on his part. Yeah, they are.
But they're probably
They
running out
are.
of money. They're
We're
trying
sick of them.
to. They're trying to. They need to get a proper connection to royalty for to keep their brand going. So they need to be seen to be part of the British royal family. They need to be seen in close proximity to the king, because once there's a new king, they will never ever have the chance to do that. There will never be remotely any proximity to the king and any of the working royals once William's on the throne. So they need to do it now while Charles is here. Because she needs to go out and play the Duchess role, doesn't she, to sell all her crap. And also, they won't get paid for any of their appearances. They will not be in demand. Whereas if she can get like any photos with the king, or say that she's been to events with the king, or just be able to even speak about it like she's part of the family, then she's going to be getting offered larger sums for her appearances. And then you've got the working royals who get paid nothing for their appearances. So it's just a whole big farce, the whole thing. Right, so Ruth Ann has disappeared, but again, I can't see her to take that off the screen, so it will obviously just disappear in its own time. That's okay, Ruth Ann. Hopefully I'll start doing these a wee bit more regularly and you can come back up the next time. I won't feel slighted in the least if I see you up chatting on someone else's later with no problems at all. I promise you I will not be offended. I'm only kidding. My bloody neck, I'll tell you. Oh, it's gone here, Odette. What's gone? Oh, that's gone. All right, I thought you were meaning the connection. Oh, dearie dear. Um, I'm sure Kerry will be able to oblige Kay. She's getting a quite the tech quiz, as our Kerry. Is it your Wi-Fi, Ruth Ann? Do you think, or is it just Restream? Oh yeah, thanks, John. Hi, Poppet. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Unknown. Wait, now my phone vibrating is going bzz, 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 bzz. I was only kidding, Ruth Ann. I would never be offended. Ever, ever. Yeah, we're good, Poppet. We've just been killing time till you got here. What have you been up to? Have you been out tonight? Yeah, it might be a restream. I don't know. Gary, I meant to ask, because obviously I've not done one of these for a while. And I've got the new router and that. Do you feel like the chat's moving faster at your end? Remember, you used to think it was quite slow. Started at 8 o'clock, Poppet. Poppet, I did have it scheduled, but I had scheduled it on my phone and then started it on my notebook with Restream. So I don't even know if anybody's went into the wrong one, and they could be sitting in there talking amongst themselves. I've not even checked back. But I did leave a message in there for anybody that found herself there. Oh, your boyfriend, Ruth Ann? Is this a new boyfriend or your long-standing boyfriend? Oh God, Poppet, do you want to know what? If you've not been on for a few months, you're as well just pretending that this is your first time ever on the platform, because your brain will be fried trying to work out what's been happening in the last few months. Oh, there's Kay's link up, if there happens to be anybody in here that hasn't subbed to her yet. Yeah, if you've had a break, Poppet, you're as well just moving forward afresh. But if you're even half as nosy as me, that will only be possible. I would need to know. I'm a properizer. But if you're no nosy like me, then yeah, you better just start afresh. Depends on what channels you frequent. I'm sure there's some things that are more like need to know for the purposes of not being lost in it all, and then there's other stuff that you just don't want to know. Oh, he's not new. Couple of years. All right. Yeah, Kerry went away for a week and felt like she'd been away for a year. She's been back for a week now and she's still lost. Or she's just gave up and decided to move forward with the new stuff. I've not really had the chance to ask. Well, there you are, Kaylin, sub to your channel. And we'll look forward to your pictures that you're going to put up. He's only 48. Bloody hell. Go Ruth Ann. Go Ruth Ann. Ouch. Oh. Do you know what I could have? It could be just a bit stiff from aqua aerobics today as well, but this certainly isn't helping. This is the first and last time I'll be putting my bloody notepad away up there. You are robbing the cradle. But he's 48. He knows what he wants, and it looks like he's got it. So when are you seeing him next, Ruth Ann? Like, I'm doing this because Gail told me to. But anybody, if anybody remotely wants to watch this on replay, they'll be saying, what's that idiot doing? That's why it's nice to have somebody on panel, because anybody watching on replay is just sitting listening to me rabbiting on, and they can't see any of the chat. So for anybody that doesn't know what goes on, I'm asking Ruth Ann about her boyfriend, and he's only 48. And he had to talk her into it. What did he have to talk you into, Ruth Ann? The relationship, or something that we don't need to know? Yeah, the dogs are fine, thanks, Poppet. Yeah, we've been out a walk tonight. Wallace is still out the back, sitting on his cat house. But it was light out when I started this, and it's dark now, so once I come off of here, I'll need to go and let him in and give him his nighttime medication. You're still friends with the twin? Did you have a relationship with a 26-year-old? How long ago was that? Right, here we go. We're going to be getting some other questions now. Ruth Ann had a 26-year-old boyfriend. The biggest gaps I've had was I've had 10 years either way. Well, actually, was with a guy for a good few years that was 11 years older than me. And I was with a guy who was 10 years younger than me as well for a few years. So I've seen both sides of that. You're still friends with the 26-year-old. I think we need to hear more about this, Ruth Ann. Yes, hit the like. I can't see my likes, but hit the likes anyway. Look at your right shoulder. Oh, like that way, right? Okay. Yeah, but the thing, I'm not even sitting straight, Gail. I've got one arm up on the side of the sofa, and the other shoulders are way down because the dog's lying on that arm. So I will do that when I'm sitting squared away. Yeah, well, that's nice. I never go anywhere to meet anybody. Some eligible bachelor would need to find herself lost in this area and accidentally knock on the door for directions or something. Because I didn't, or in Tesco's maybe. Other than that, yeah. Exercising. Hi, Miguel. Greetings from Mexico. No, not had any thunderstorms here, Poppet. Wonder what time of day it is in Mexico then. What's the time difference for you, Miguel? It is 5 minutes to 10 o'clock at night here. It's almost 10 p.m. Poppet, I was telling the other guys before you came in there that my daughters are away to see Bon Jovi tonight. So hopefully for their sake, it's not raining in Edinburgh. Oh dearie dear. Was that a yawn? Not a chance. I'm not tired at all, actually. I had a really good sleep and a long sleep last night. I slept from, I want to say about 12:30 until 9 o'clock this morning. Oh, you take that back, Gail Grosvenor. Yeah, I'll stretch that out after I've exited Restream. To be honest, I'm dying to get my bra off. I'm not going to lie. Where is it you live, Poppet? Do you know, I'm sure there's some people that will be fed up with me asking the same questions. Because you just forget. Keep forgetting where people live. Yeah, hopefully no rain, Poppet. They bought the tickets ages ago, and then one of them totally forgot about it, and the other one only remembered yesterday. Firebolt. Oh, Cornwall, how lovely. Is his name Firebolt? Is that? Did you mean to write that? Firebolt. Yes, it is Poppet, but it's still lovely. I've never been to Cornwall. I still want to hear about this Firebolt. Is that his name? Or did you meet him online and that was his handle? And if it's his handle, surely you don't still call him that. Or am I being naive here? Hello, darling. That's his screen name. Have you met him? Or is it just all online? Hi, Sharon. I'm slipping lower and lower and lower. Right, it's 2 minutes to 10. I'm highlighting in. I'm just getting up to take the key out the door so my son can get in. You're on 3 p.m, Miguel. Well, Miguel, I'm glad that you're joining me. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. And if you've not already subscribed, please do. I'm back. Good to go. Hi, Lady Nam. I think I might have already said that. And please excuse me if I drink with the bottle, but I'm really thirsty. Oh, I just grabbed it for quickness because I didn't want to be off screen for too long. Lucozade. Oh, that was so nice. I've never drank Lucozade for years. And I picked one up when I was getting a wee Tesco's meal deal a few weeks ago. And I've probably bought a wee bottle of that maybe every second or third day ever since. He's relighting a fire, Gail, is he? What did I miss? His name is Keith Chegwin. It's no Keith Chegwin, is it? I'm only kidding. Rainy afternoons. Yeah, I suppose if you live somewhere that's so nice that you get plenty of warm weather, you don't mind a bit of rain. No, neither have I, Poppet. That was the one when you were at school and you weren't well. That your mum would always come in with a bottle of Lucozade, like it was the cure-all for any cold or sore throat or earache, whatever it was. Somebody appeared with a bottle of Lucozade for you. I need to move this screen to a wee bit. Where did I miss? King Arthur's Castle. How long ago were you there, Ruthann? So thanks for popping in, Miguel. This most of my lives are outdoor walks with my dogs in the Scottish countryside or parks or canals or by the river. And every now and again I do a live chat like this. Just it's basically for the subs to come in and chat with each other. or come up and chat with me and rescue me for a little while. But yeah, so I hope you've subscribed. Early 2000s. All right, okay. Oh, you were in the castle. Is there a story attached to that? I feel a story coming on when it's Ruth Ann. Like I always tend to think like, all right, there's more to this story. What's she going to say now? And how's Lady Nim? Have you been out tonight? So Poppet lives at the bottom of Cornwall. Yeah, again, my geography's not that great. So Ruth Ann, you were in King Arthur's castle in Cornwall, yeah? Yeah, I bet you there's a few stories. Kerry, I've already opened the door. Or are you telling me that for a different reason? What have I missed? Yeah, I've unlocked the door for him coming in, Kerry. You're going out in a few hours. Where are you off to, Lady Nim? Was your butt off, but the bed was great. I don't know if I want to ask the questions that are coming to the forefront of my mind at this particular point, Ruth Ann. So if the bed was great, why was your arse cold? That's what I want to know. Live from Murrayfield. Did you hear that, ladies? I couldn't really show you it because my daughters were actually singing into the camera. Look at the stage. I'll just let this play. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it? Oh, that was the end, yeah. Yeah, could you hear it all right? I'm just going to, I got a message at the same time, so I don't know if that was the end of the video or I'm going to go through it first to see if they put their faces on it this time. Right, so I'll play it once more. Oh, here's Munchie. Hi, honey, I'm home. Right, so this is a bit of Bon Jovi from Murrayfield in Edinburgh live. Well, it was live the last time I showed it a minute ago, but live again. can't show you this one because the girls are singing in it. It's nice to see them enjoying themselves together. See, when they're older and they're busy with their own kids and that, obviously kids take priority, but it's nice to see them out spending time. Taylor Swift. I think in my head when I think about Taylor Swift, I just think of like all these sort of a teeny bopper songs but she's actually got some good songs. And I think I misjudged her. And she's actually a decent age herself, Taylor Swift. Thanks, Kay. Can't stop, never stopped. Yeah, Taylor Swift's about 36, isn't she? Sorry, am I talking about different stuff for you guys? Right, I'm going to have a wee drink in my Lucozade. Give me a wee second. You've been around, Ruth Ann. And I mean that geographically, not in like a rude way. Sorry, I missed that. What are you saying about Kay's link, Munchie? Is somebody wanting it? I think Kerry dropped it a wee while ago. If somebody else is wanting it, then let them have it. Yeah, Munchie. Poppet was saying that they've had a break for YouTube and they were asking what they've been missing. And I was saying that they're probably better not to find out what they've been missing and just start afresh. Because their head will be minced with it all. Livingston? No. Is he somebody that's like internet famous, or you know how a lot of these guys are reached a level of fame on the internet or YouTube or Insta, but you'll not actually hear them. Oh, here's my son coming in. But you'll not actually hear them on music chat. Yeah, I know. He's laughing at me. I did tell you I had this all balanced on my grandson's Lego. Did the girl send you the pictures, the concert they're at?
I seen it on the tracks.
Aye. No, actually, I was at had it done for the other day, aye. Sorry, I've been distracted there with my adult son who needed his mother's attention. Eh? Yeah, what are you saying? Is she? That was fast. Hi, Sharon. Who's she getting married to, Lady Nim? Yes. But you got there to do it. No, when I'm doing that. Right, I can't. Aye, please. Please. There you go. She had good to take time out. I was getting very. Yeah, definitely. Oh, did you? Sorry, hear that, Popper. That's done. That was sore. Sorry, I was just trying to see there what my son had brought in for his work with him. Usually, he works in Tesco's, so he usually brings in some goodies or crisps. He did bring me in crisps. But obviously I'm not going to start crunching them right now. Yeah, well, sorry to hear that, Pulpit, but as far as YT is concerned, I don't think you'll find that there's any less toxicity now as there was then. But you never know. I don't know all the channels you go into, so it might not be the case everywhere. Two seconds. Wallace is trying to get in. Oh, is it? No. Wait a minute. I need to go and let Wallace in. Oh. Oh dear. Kids, animals. Monsieur, you tell me you want me to shout even louder than I speak? Surely not. Oh, my blooming neck. Is Monsieur, do you know if Kerry and John are we beddy buys now? Oh, Wallace, I hear you. Yeah, just in case you didn't know Wallace was in, that's I'm letting everybody know. Well, come up beside me then. He's a wee old man, so he gets away with murder and he gets away with being annoying. Come on then. Come here. He's got hypothyroidism, so his body burns his food off like, I don't know, I want to say at double the speed. He gets his thyroid meds morning and night, but his body burns it off so fast that he's constantly hungry, and that's why he's crying. So, what can you do? Come on, son. Come up and see me. Come on then. Come on. Yeah, maybe I'm too quiet. Is that what's wrong? Yeah, I've just got such a delicate wee voice. That's what it is. I thought I'd pop on tonight and see if it was on. So here I am. Well, Poppet, this is the first one of these I've done for months. Probably you were at the last one. So how's that for a coincidence? And this is who's making all the noise. This is wee old man Wallace. Wallace is 16. And Luna and Asta look absolutely disgusted that I lifted Wallace up closer to me than them. Yeah, a delicate wee voice, of course. Unfortunately, I've never had a delicate voice. Oh, and here is Aster trying to get closer than the cat. No, you can't climb up on me, no. Yes, Poppet. Poppet, Poppet. Poppet's a nice wee name. Poppet is like a term of endearment, isn't it? Poppet. Yes, my wee voice. See, he goes about crying for food, but if he's getting petted, that's enough of a distraction for him to stop crying. But he's constantly hungry, it's a shame. Poppet, I've done loads of walk. If you go and look at all my lives, yeah, go and look at all my lives. And they've been getting better. That's just my opinion. But I've got a gimbal now to try and steady my camera. So the motion is a lot better. Obviously, if it's pixelated or that, there's nothing I can do about that. Because when you're in Scotland, you're just surrounded by trees and countryside and whatever, and some areas, there's just nothing you can do about it. But yeah, have a look, have a wee catch up if you've got any free time. I think you'll enjoy the last few. Oh, good, happy to hear it. Get my watch hours up. Hello, Wallace. Your vocal cords are dry. Is that anything to do with that night in that castle? Yeah, I will have a look into getting, what was it you said I needed, Monche? I forgot what it's called. Oh, bloody hell. What did you say it was I needed to get? A portable something or other. So whatever it is that's called, then I will look into it. But not if it's like a stupid price. I mean, I'm not paying like hundreds of pounds for something. Yeah. But it's just when you're somewhere that's very beautiful and it's beautiful to look at and you're appreciating it, and then you go home and you just have a wee quick look back, like you stop start, and then you see some bits are pixelated. It's so maddening. Signal booster, that's the word. Oh, is it, Ruth Ann? Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I do know you heard that. I was just being silly with the castle comment, but no harm was meant. Wallace is purring so loud now. I need to get a wee microphone so you can hear it. I actually need to sit up a bit higher. I'm disappearing out the picture here. But Aster's lying on my knee and she's dragging me down and down and down. Yeah, I think that's the one that affects like your saliva glands and like your tear ducts and stuff. Yes, thank you, Munchie. Need to try. Aster, go and go off my knee so I can sit up a bit. Because sliding out the picture here because Aster's dragging me further and further down the sofa. Sorry, bloody dog. Oh, well, see, that's because I put him down. He just wants petted or fed, petted or fed. Oh, that's a shame, Gail. Well, see, he's been like this the last few years, and I thought he was getting dementia because I would put his foot down and then he would be crying. I'd be like, he's forgot he's eating and he's crying. So this is what I sort of thought. But last year, was it last year or the start of this year? Anyway, he was really, really poorly, and I took him to the vet thinking, oh God, this is going to be it. This is not going to be good. He's coming to the end of his life and all of this stuff. But the poor bugger, it turns out he had a UTI, he had an upper respiratory infection, and they done his bloods and they found out he had hypothyroidism. So now he just wants fed all the time, but obviously he's his normal happy self. Yeah, I remember you talking about that, Kay, the last time actually when Ruth Ann was talking about having it. Sorry, my neck's getting sore. I think I'm going to last about another 5 minutes and then I'll call it quits. And I think if everybody's happy to keep joining me, then I think I'll do one at the same time next Friday. And I'll set it up a bit better so it's not killing my neck. Although to be fair, it's been 2.5 hours, so yeah, camera needs to be a bit lower the next time. I used to set it on, I had like a fancy box that it was like a box that you would put a present in and you didn't need to wrap it. And that was the perfect height. But because I had the dogs up the canal and I was rushing about, I can't remember where that box is or if I've even still got it. So I just used the kids' Lego block, which is obviously too tall. Yeah, I think so. Wallace doesn't sleep in a cat bed. No, Wallace, there's various spots about the living room he'll sleep in. There's a cover sits on the floor that he likes, or he'll sleep on one of the cushions, or there's a mat over there that he likes. He sometimes likes sleep on the bottom step of the staircase. And he's got a cat house outside that's got a bed in it, and it's actually got an upstairs in it. But if he's outside, he sleeps round the side. I've got like a shed and then like a bike shelter. And then after that, it's out in the open. And there's some of these, do you know, like the jigsaw felt mats that the kids have? Hi, Mel. Yeah, nothing else for it, Mel, is there? Yeah, it's been quite choppy, hasn't it, Mel? Poppet was just saying that she's had quite a bit of a break, asking how things have been while she's been off of YouTube, and I just didn't go there. Yeah, well, Wallace. So these mat things, the big sort of a padded jigsaw pieces, I keep them outside for, like, if the kids are putting the paddling pool out, and Wallace sleeps right on top of them, like open to the elements, when he's got all these other options. But he's lying on the floor at the back of the door now, just on the hard floor. What's been building for 26 years, Ruth Ann? Gail, who's chatting away? When I noticed you said sat right next to you, I thought you meant one of your pets. But then you said chatting away, so now I'm not so sure. Thanks, Mel. I do try. All right, yeah, the surgeons, sorry. Have you been anywhere before you came in here, Mel? Have you been out to dinner or in any other chats or watching anything good on TV? All right, Chatty Chops is one of your animals then. Oh, did Nim say bye? I never seen that. Bye, Lady Nim. Thanks for popping in, Ruthann, and for popping up several times. Thank you for keeping on trying. See you next time. Or I'll actually more likely see you in a chat sometime before that. When I got my cats, like obviously 16 years ago, because Wallace is 16, I had 3, and so my kids 16 years ago were still in school. And when they were in school, I used to sell Avon, and I think it wasn't monthly. I think the Avon ran every 3 weekly. Whenever anyway, so when I used to get the Avon delivery every 3 weeks and obviously take the stuff out of the boxes and distribute it and that, the boxes sat in my living room for about 4 or 5 days every 3 weeks because the cats had so much fun in them. I didn't have the heart to throw them away because the cats absolutely loved it. Oh, you've been busy, Mel? Well, I would say instead of having to catch up on weeks and weeks worth of stuff, if you just catch up on the last week, what's available, what's not been taken down, brought down, made private, or whatever's left to view, I'm sure I'll set the scene on quite a lot of stuff. Archie, why do I know that name? I'm sure somebody I know had a dog called Archie, and for the life of me I can't remember who it is. Aye, wait a wee minute. Oh, I'm going to have this last wee tiny bit of my Lucozade. Look away now. Apologies, but I needed that. Good night, Gail. Thanks for popping in. Very much appreciated. And it's been a good wee night, so I think I'll probably do the same next week if everybody's willing to join. It's one of the things that you start doing it every week again, and then people, yeah, pop it. It's been worse than bad. It's been quite, I don't know, a worse word really. It's been terrible. It's been worse than terrible. But nevertheless. Yeah, so Gail, I was saying, I think I'll maybe do one every week, but good night, Kay. If it starts to fall away again, then I'll maybe make it every fortnight or every month, because there's no point doing it if you're sitting here with 6 people or something like that. Thanks, Kay. Hopefully, see you next week. I'm sure I'll see you before then. I'll probably see you tomorrow somewhere. No, it has not been at all. Munchie, can you see how many people are in chat? Because I feel like my screen's froze. Oh, yeah, Mel. It's been, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Pop. And if you can't, then maybe the next again time after that, eh? Real life stuff comes first for everybody. Night, Poppet. Give me a minute, Wallace. Wallace is doing his wee old man cry, where it's like, that's all crackling that. Yeah, mine's has been stuck on the same figure for a long time, so I don't know either. But anyway, Wallace, if you can still hear him, is wanting fed. So I think I'm going to, for the sake of the cat and my neck, I think I'm going to call it a day, or call it a night, should I say. And hopefully the next time, you'll all come back and see me again. So thanks for coming. Thanks, Munchie, and the rest of the mods who are all sleeping by now. And if I can remember how to shut this down, I will. Right, thanks guys. See you next time. Oh. Oh my God. No working.